Welcome back to another video, guys. A very quick video. I'm going to talk about two very important things I think will help you. Well, it will help you, definitely. It's helped me for years. Nothing new. I'm not the first one, and I certainly won't be the last one to talk about this or recommend it. There's a reason for that. It's because it works. It works, right? So we have a little trident here. It's the 14th of November, and this thing is super healthy. Super healthy. I'll cut this one off because I wanted to show the trunk on this. Now the reason why this thing is so healthy is because of what it's in. It's in a wooden box. So that's one thing we're going to talk about. Wooden boxes, training boxes. If you've got a tree that you really want to develop and you haven't got room to put it in the ground, i.e. in your garden, in a bed, make yourself a box or find something similar. Washing up bowls is always good, but make sure you drill holes in it and take your knives and forks out. You don't want to be digging them up in a couple of months. But yeah, I find wood's better because it's an insulator as well. It doesn't get as cold as a pot. Brilliant if you want to push on a tree in its development, fatten up the trunk. It's good for the roots. You can get really fat roots. Obviously, you got to train the roots before you put something in a box, because the roots will go crazy. That's one thing. There's one disadvantage, but as long as the roots are under control and in the right place prior, you're on a winner. You are on a winner. Yeah, they're just a good all-rounder. Basically, all it does is simulate the ground, puts the tree into a better environment, into a more familiar environment. Brilliant. I've been away for a couple of weeks over the last few years in the summer, and anything I've had in this box I haven't had to worry about. It's big enough to retain enough moisture. Yeah, it's just a superb way of bringing a tree on. Secondly, we're going to talk about rocks. You've probably seen a few rocks on a few of my bonsais. Well, not on them, obviously, but on the soil surface. Couple of reasons. Moisture retainment. That's an obvious one. It shades the soil from any exposed areas. Great for little pots, seedlings, cuttings, and sticks, basically. I don't often put them on junipers or pines because they like a drier environment, but certainly on deciduous, anything that demands a damper environment in the soil. Just cover 1/3, use slate or just a flat stone. It's brilliant. And also weeds. Brilliant for weeds. It keeps weeds under control, and it makes it so much easier to get the weeds out. Because what I find with this box particularly, because I don't need the rocks in here for moisture retainment. This box is big enough to handle that on its own, but the main reason is weeding. And what the weeds do is they come up between the rocks, as they do because they're little buggers. But instead of sending down roots to the bottom of the pot, the plant will find the most efficient area for it to be healthy. So what it would do, it would send the roots under the rock. It's a shaded area and it gives them stability. So to get the weeds out, it's easy. You just lift the rock slightly and pull the weed out. It's so easy. So easy. I pulled about 6 or 7 out a minute ago, and there you go. Look, there's the roots off of the weed that was growing underneath. It was just easy. You just pull them out. Easy peasy. It also stops the cats digging around in there. That's another reason. But not everybody's got cats. Living buggers they are. So yeah, there you go. Wooden box and some rocks. Best advice. I am going to work on this trident, but I say it's the 14th of November. It hasn't shown any signs of dropping. I will do a video on my maples when I prune them, but it won't be anything fancy, because what I do, I don't treat maples as bonsais this time of year. I don't go in and be all fiddly and finicky and, you know, make the tree structurally, you know, what I want it to be you know, for next year. I don't do that. What I generally do is just cut it back to its basic shape, and then I leave it until the summer, when it goes into summer dormancy, and then I go in and then I select, because you'll find the tree then will tell you what it wants to do. It will tell you the strong areas, it will tell you the weak areas of the tree, and obviously then you get that second flush and it all looks beautiful. So yeah, that's what I do. Not everybody does that, obviously, but that's what I do. So yeah, I'll do a video on that, but don't expect it to be anything to do with bonsais. It'd be just a quick hedge trim, as I call it. So yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. You look after yourselves and get yourself a wooden box. Go on, you know you want one.